For years, I created content on YouTube bashing how bad the modern Muslim Western woman is today, how unmarriageable they are, how brainwashed they've become. And whilst this was true for a small percentage of the population, the truth is they were fringe examples, not the norm. I came to gradually realize this through the hundreds of conversations I had with sisters, both here on my YouTube live streams and in my Instagram DM. Perhaps the most obvious telltale sign of all was my own home. I'm married to multiple wives, none of which even remotely espouse the values that the toxic modern feminist Muslimah displays online today. I'm raising girls that outright reject this female empowerment BS, and they have friends of their own who reject it too. That is to say, young, modern Muslim women who don't approve or aspire to embody the values of the modern woman and in fact outright reject them. And now, a generation of young men have been misled into believing that Western Muslim women today are unmarriageable. And that's just not true. Podcasts like Fresh and Fit have mistakenly led men to believe that all women are like the ones they interview.
It began a toxic relationship. I was unhealthy. I wasn't happy. So I left.
Do you think that was a smart decision to leave that man?
Yeah.
How long
absolutely.
were you all together?
3 years.
And he's a millionaire?
Yeah.
Attractive?
Yeah.
Successful?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think is more rare, him or you?
Me.
That's your
Always.
problem.
Not realizing that all women who live in Miami are the ones who hold such delusional standards. Even if she wasn't born and raised in Miami, the moment she sets foot in that place and sees all the glitz and glam around her, her reality distortion field kicks in and she immediately wants what those women have. And don't Fresh and Fit conduct 99% of their interviews in Miami? Well, there you go, Habibi. Now you can see the problem. Now let's bring it back around to the everyday modern Muslim woman who doesn't live in Miami. Sure, many of them have had their brain software hijacked and infected with the feminist virus. Your job is to know how to overwrite that malware and reinstall new software that you actually want her to have. This is a lot easier to achieve than you could possibly imagine. But first, let's address 3 mind blocks that are holding you back from nikah right now. Number 1, I need to be a high-value man. Utter garbage. If you don't know how to keep a bint when you're broke, how will you know she ain't just with you for your money when you're rich? Being broke is the perfect opportunity to strengthen your marriage skills. If you can get her to marry, love, and respect you when you have little, her love and respect for you will only grow once you have a lot. Haven't you seen how many wealthy men have immense problems with their women? This is literally cliche. Rich man can't keep his wife under control. Will Smith.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Why? Because they use their money to compensate for their lack of understanding of game, female psychology, and how to keep her heart and mind on you long after you've married her. Like a crutch, if you use it long enough, eventually the muscle will become weak. That's what money does when you don't master the game whilst you have little of it. Number 2, ready-made bint syndrome. Habibi, there are no ready-made bints. You must know how to seek out a sister who possesses those core ingredients of what makes a good wife, such as agreeableness, eager to do better in her religion, capable of submission, and more. It's on you to correctly mix those ingredients and bake the cake. Know how to bake the cake. And number 3, masturbation and porn. You've delayed marriage this long because you haven't yet found the perfect bint, but you keep slipping up and onto your hand whilst you poison your eyes with porn. Make it make sense, bro.
Mahdi, there's no marriage material wifeys left in the West.
Big old saggy hairy balls there ain't, bro. Yes, a lot of Western sisters have had their brain software hijacked. You just need to know how to delete that old software and install the new. Easy. I have a video on this. Hit the link in the description to watch it.